8 tips to make more sales based on psychology. Brian Tracy always says, approach each customer with the idea of helping him or her solve a problem or achieve a goal, not of selling a product or service. Have you ever wished that you had a crystal ball that told you what your customers were thinking? As salespeople, we can all benefit by understanding the customer's exact needs in order to make more sales. If you're an effective salesperson, there's a good chance it's thanks to an aptitude for understanding a client's frame of mind. The field of psychology offers several insights into why certain sales techniques are effective. If you can understand these insights, you'll be able to develop an even more impressive edge in selling. So if you want to improve your sales technique, try these suggestions. Number 1, first impression. Focus on emotions. Our brains are wired to focus on emotions before logic, and first impressions have a big impact on what your client ultimately decides about your product or service. This is why it's crucial to focus on making customers feel good on an emotional level first before following up with the facts. Number 2 is cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is the idea that people are committed to a certain perception of themselves and that they will tend to avoid putting themselves in situations that negate this perception. In terms of sales, it's effective to ask questions that will get customers on board in small ways early in the interaction. Having clients agree that a particular feature is useful or that a service could save them time makes them less likely to disagree later on. Number 3 is to follow the crowd. Humans are social, and your clients like to know that other people are benefiting from your product or service. Being able to share positive feedback from prior clients or simply starting a sentence with the phrase, "Here's what our other clients have done," can go a long way towards reassuring clients. Number 4 is stories, not statistics. Similar to the idea that emotions are more powerful than logic, anecdotes work better than statistics in convincing clients to purchase your product or service. In other words, telling the story of a single satisfied client can have more influence than citing statistics from hundreds of clients. Number 5 is scarcity. Scarcity makes people eager to buy. There are a few ways to establish scarcity in what you're selling. You can offer an exclusive number of spots for a service, sell a limited number of items, or set a time frame for your sale. Number 6 is to build confidence by giving an out. When your clients feel comfortable about their relationship with you, they'll be more confident about closing on a sale. Although it might sound counterintuitive, giving clients an out or otherwise maintaining a low-pressure attitude will build your clients' trust. Next is reverse psychology. Although this point isn't technically reverse psychology, it's a similar idea. Give your client reasons to defend what you're selling by mentioning that they seem to be more interested than you expected, or that you're not sure whether a product or service is right for them. By giving a client a reason to defend what you're selling, they'll craft their own argument for why they should close the sale. Finally, what's in it for them? Your clients are naturally oriented towards paying attention to risk. That's why you need to minimize risk and make it easy for them to see the rewards of buying your product or service. What can the product do for your client in terms of saving them time, money, or effort? If something appears to be a risk, can it be reframed as a benefit? For example, does a higher price translate to more savings in the long run? Ultimately, it's essential to be sincere in your sales interactions. People don't like to be manipulated. They will feel embarrassed or even worse, angry if they feel as though they're being deceived. The tools we've talked about are most effective if they're genuine.